Okay, in this video, we're going to have a look at sales analysis codes and how they enable you to record your information using multiple dimensions. So for example, if you've got projects and you want to allocate income and item expenses to projects, or if you want to allocate items to cost centers, so anywhere where you want to record any income and item expenses but record further detail about them. So which branch do they involve in, or which cost center or profit center or project. So you'd use analysis codes for that. And where you find it is if you go under the company menu item and you click on analysis codes, it'll bring up the analysis codes over here. So I'm in the demo company now. You can see somebody's already created test branch 1, 2, 3. Now, actually, that's not, this is a test company. What you would normally have is, let's say at one level, you could have branches, right? And what I will do is, okay, it won't allow me to change because this is a test company, a demo company, and you know these things are already being used. But under branches, you could have something like the Johannesburg branch, and the Durban branch, and the Cape Town branch. Okay, and you don't have to, and so forth. And you can add the different branches in over here, and you save that, right? So at one level, for example, you can have branches, and you can have up to 3 analysis codes. So for example, besides branches, let's say within those branches, we then had projects, for example. So say every branch had a particular branch, could have a particular project. So your second level could be projects, and we could have project 1. You could name them project 2. I'm just giving them numbers, but I mean they'd be actual names and so forth. So you can have 3 levels of reporting this way. So once you've created these analysis codes, what's basically going to happen is when you record your item, let's take for example the bank account, right? And we've got banking transactions that we're allocating. Now, what you're able to do is you can actually click on this show more or less, and you can see here's analysis code. So what happens is we can take this telephone account expense or whatever this line item is, and you can actually allocate it to a specific branch, and you can allocate it to a specific project. So you can see you can allocate it at multiple levels. So whether you're looking at things from a project view or whether you're looking at it from a branch view, you're actually saving that information over there. Similarly, when you're doing your customer invoices, so let's say we were looking at tax invoices, even down to detailed line items, so even line items themselves, when you actually look at detailed line items on an invoice, they can be allocated to different analysis codes. So if I go here, for example, you can see here's branches. It's automatically there for a drop down. So I can allocate that particular line item to a branch. I can allocate it to a project. And the idea of this obviously is that later on when you're basically running reports, you can then obviously look at running things via branches and via these analysis codes, whatever you've set them up to be. So obviously a key thing at the end of the day is to look at something like a profit and loss statement. Okay, and you can see now you can filter by, and now you're able to filter and you can run, for example, a profit and loss report for a particular branch. And if you obviously leave projects empty to do it, it would do all the projects, or you could even select a specific project and you could actually do it for all branches. So you can see you can do it whichever way you basically want. So this filtering becomes available to you after you've set up those analysis codes.